We have completed our NT scan. We have seen the baby. We have come up with the ratio, the probability ratio. That is all looking normal. But does the scan stop with that? No, we have the scope. We are looking at the baby completely. So we have other possibilities as well. So this is a great opportunity to see the baby completely. Although it's only roughly 6 to 7 centimeter baby, but we are trying to see everything inside. For example, we look at the brain. We look at brain abnormalities. A lot of major brain abnormalities do get picked up at this stage. Look at the spinal cord. Major abnormalities again can get picked up. Sometimes if there are abnormalities, then we know that we have to recall this baby again at 16 weeks and check the fetus again. We look at the limbs, the presence of all the four limbs, how mobile these limbs are. Counting fingers is not routinely done in the scan. We also look at urinary tract. Therefore, we look at the bladder. We look at the kidneys. We look at the positioning of the heart, how the heart and stomach are situated on the same side of the body, that is the left side of the body. Are the four chambers of the heart formed? How the blood flow through the heart is? Are there any leaky valves? Then the major blood vessels we try to find out. We look at the venous system as well. Ductus venous Doppler, it's, as I already mentioned, it's very important in our NT scan as well. So that is included too. We look at the placenta. Sometimes placenta may have issues. Placenta may be lying very low, or somebody who has had previous C-section, the placenta may be present right over the scar. So we try and assess the placenta at this stage. However, it may be too early to comment about the position of the placenta, because as the uterus grows, the placenta tends to move up, and therefore TIFA time will be a better time to comment on the placenta. Do not lose the opportunity of looking uterus completely, and we also look at the adnexa. Sometimes benign ovarian cysts, etc., may get picked up during the scans. So everything is written, everything is documented. Cervix is checked at this stage. So we look at the cervical length, for which the gold standard is to do a transvaginal scan. So third month scan is a great opportunity to also look at the cervical length, because some women may require progesterone hormones for the cervix, or some may require a stitch being put, and therefore we ask you to empty your bladder and lie down on the couch, and with the help of a transvaginal scan, check the cervical length. Cervical length is usually checked with the help of a transvaginal probe. Do not worry, it is a very simple procedure and does not tend to hurt the mother, contrary to many of them think. But it's very vital for us to get the cervical length correctly. Should the cervical length be small, then you will be referred back to your doctor, who will advise whether a stitch will require, or you will require progesterone, or sometimes a normal surveillance may be required, where we call you again after a week or so and keep a close eye on cervical length. Along with this, we offer what is called as a preeclampsia screening also, where we screen mothers who are likely to develop high blood pressure problems during the pregnancy, and this high blood pressure problems may lead to preterm delivery or very small fetuses. So at the time of NT scan, we check the uterine artery Dopplers, which is checking the blood supply to the uterus. So in mothers who have the tendency to develop preeclampsia, it is noted that there is an increased resistance in this blood vessels. So should that be noted, then we start you on tablet called as an Ecosprin to be taken till 36 weeks. And this tablet is there to improve the circulation, so that a better circulation is, a better placentation is established, and therefore this will aid in good growth of the baby as well. And this category of mothers who have come in a high risk for a fetal growth restriction, or who have come in a high risk of preeclampsia, they will be monitored again more frequently. Again, at the time of TIFA, we check for the uterine artery Dopplers. We check for routine growth scans starting from 28 weeks onwards for this category of mothers. So NT scan is not just about looking at the neck of the baby and just measuring one measurement. It is a holistic scan. It is an anatomy scan, and it's a genetic scan, where we are trying to screen the baby and ourselves and reassure the couple that the baby is looking fine. And should there be any risk, should there be any pointers, genetic indicators that something may be wrong with baby, then this is the best time to offer extra investigations. And a brief note about NIPT. NIPT is a cell-free DNA test where the sensitivity of detecting the abnormalities, particularly trisomy 13, 18, 21 and 6 chromosomes, is as good as 99%. So this cell-free DNA technology, it takes the mother's blood and it extracts the fetal's DNA from there and looks for these specific conditions. So far, it has been to be an excellent test, especially for mothers who are at high age mothers, or sometimes mothers simply want a test with a higher sensitivity. So this test also can be offered instead of a double marker test or instead of chemistry test. Or sometimes if you are getting borderline results or if you are getting intermediate risk during a first trimester screening, then an NIPT test may be offered. Again, a note that this is not a conclusive test, this is not a diagnostic test, this still is a very good screening test. To conclude, NT again is a very important time to look at the baby, to look at various parameters in the baby, good opportunity to counsel the mother, good opportunity to pick up mothers who could be at risk of FGR, preeclampsia, short cervix, preterm labor, also along with a genetic sonogram. So I recommend everyone to definitely come for the third month scan. Good day.